Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the latest episode of The Mandalorian and the surprising and frankly shocking twist of events that took place. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. Greetings to all you Jedi, Padawans, and younglings out there. This is Star Wars Coffee, covering everything you need to know about the latest developments, news, and leaks in Star Wars, and as always, giving you my analysis. Star Wars Coffee channel memberships are now live. I want to give a special shout out to Neon Victor, BSimms, Daniel, Richard, and Reina, and of course, this is the way to maximize your Star Wars Coffee experience. As per the poll, about 30% of you said you would be more likely to engage with the memberships if there was more additional commentary in the $4.99 tier. Well, that is now happening. So you will now get commentary as a part of the second tier and the third tier of the Star Wars Coffee channel memberships. This upcoming episode of The Mandalorian will be the one that most of us have been waiting for this season, and that is the reveal of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano. So we got some updates and some details that have been leaked for this upcoming episode for this week that will premiere this upcoming Friday. So according to OSN, who correctly leaked the Siege title, Chapter 13 could be up to 57 minutes long, with 3 acts. And the, 3 acts, so like just sections of the episode essentially. First act would be 19 minutes, second 24 minutes, and third is 15. The title for this episode is reportedly The Jedi. And this makes a lot of sense with the context, so this is not going to be very surprising to anybody. Mando has been on the quest to find the Jedi. Bo-Katan finally put him with Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano, saying to travel to her. So that is now where we're heading. We know that Moff Gideon has the Darksaber, and he is tracking the Mandalorian now. He's tracking Din and the Child. So we know that there's a lightsaber fight coming, and of course, Dave Filoni directed this. So all of that pieced together makes perfect sense for why this episode would be called The Jedi. So according to OSN, who says that this episode could be up to 57 minutes long, I know a lot of you have heard that prior, so there is an update to that. So according to Star Wars Newsnet, upon closer inspection of the website, the listings provided appeared to be for the air times using a 24-hour format rather than a 12-hour format that most of us are, accustomed to, rather than individual segments denoting a total runtime. Evidence against this one being really long can be found with the listings of the 4th episode's next air dates, which add up to well below the runtime of the episode. And checking the actual schedule listings provided by the site has the episode lasting approximately 45 minutes. This tracks much more with what Jon Favreau is saying in terms of consistency among episodes, because each one of these episodes have been between 35 and 45 minutes. So rather than some of them being an hour, some of them being, I think there was one last season that was ridiculously short, like 29 minutes. So we're much more consistent as Favreau had told us we would be. Furthermore, the site's official listing for the show that indicates that it's approximately 45 minutes on average, which is reflected on the schedule. This would point to the episode being closer in length to the likes of Filoni's live-action directorial debut, which is what he did in Season 1 of Chapter 1, which was 39 minutes of that season. 39 minutes long for that season. Nonetheless, Filoni is only directing this episode this season, this upcoming episode where we're going to find Ahsoka this season. So it could stand to reason that the one he chose to work on is the most expansive than some of the other episodes in this season, given the amount of material he's going to be tying together. Given how he directed 2 episodes in Season 1, he's only doing this singular one, so he's probably going to try and cover more ground than he did last season, considering he had 2 episodes to do it, and this time he just has the singular one. So with the character as important to the current canon of Star Wars as Ahsoka is, it can be presumed that The Jedi, Chapter 13, will be on the longer end of things. Just perhaps not that full hour. And we all know that at the end of The Mandalorian, the last 4 minutes are just concept art. So expect this to be like live action screen time, 43 minutes, something like that. It will be on the longer side, just not going to be a full hour though. So with the title like that, The Jedi, and Mando's ship being repaired with no apparent distractions from him reaching the planet that she's on. It seems abundantly clear that we'll be seeing Ahsoka this upcoming week. We'll just have to wait and see what the runtime is, because we know that it's going to be, at the very least, about 45 minutes, if not longer. So this is excellent news, given the fact that Filoni's only episode this season is going to be dealing with Ahsoka. Moff Gideon has put his wheels into motion, allowing his character to come in and be more present this season. And if Moff Gideon shows up to do some lightsaber duels with Ahsoka, that would be crazy. Because if you guys recall, the Kessel Run transmission guys talked about a scene where Rosario Dawson was filming with lightsabers and attacking 2 bounty hunters, supposedly. So maybe that could be where we finally get to see this, if it was just an added scene prior to, like, at the very beginning of the episode or at the very end or something like that. That would be awesome to see. But either way, Filoni did this, so expect it to be great. Expect it to be longer than it normally is. So again, the title of this episode is going to be called The Jedi, which makes perfect sense. So that's what we know up to this point about this episode. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.